Hi, this is Mary, the Ambitious Gardener. It's March 23rd, Sunday, and I thought I'd come out here and give a little tour of the seedlings I planted on the 20th, which was Friday, moon favorable for transplants per the Farmer's Almanac, in case you didn't know that. I do a lot of planting by the moon, and I do a lot of companion planting also. So research that because it's very interesting and very beneficial to your success. Okay, so I got my cucumbers, same as last year. A couple of different varieties, had great luck with them. I put two mammoth sunflowers in here. Of course, they're very good companion plants. This is the first year I'm trying asparagus. I got three roots that I put in here. And if you don't know this, it takes about 2 growing seasons before you actually get a harvest. So I've donated this bed specifically for that. I've sacrificed it just for these 3 plants. However, I did throw in a couple of eggplants that I had left over from the greenhouse. These are onions. I put these onions in last fall. They have not bulbed yet, but I'm not giving up. So as soon as they start falling over a little, I'll check them. Hopefully I'll get some onions out of that. Okay, in this 4x4, I've got 2 different varieties, the red potato and the Yukon Gold. Last year I had really good luck with the red potato, and I actually grew a lot more this year. So fingers crossed, we get a nice potato harvest. You can see some more cucumbers there. They really like crawling up that mesh. I added that last year because they really didn't like the wooden trellis. And then I also added some of this, I don't know if you can see it, some of this plastic mesh, because they do tend to spread out, and you want to give them as much room as possible. I also threw in some bush bean seeds and some radishes because they are also good companion plants for cucumbers. And it also is kind of separating them from the potatoes, okay? Because you really, don't want them that close. They are a little too close, but hopefully with this border here, I should be okay. Got a strawberry plant that I planted. I've got some mint. Comes up every year. Greenhouse is cleared out. Planting area clean and ready to go. I've got some spice seedlings down here. I'm going to let them get a little bigger before I do anything with them. There's some sage, oregano, parsley, dill, oregano. Did I say that already? And this is a eggplant. Gonna let that get a little bit bigger. Come over here. This is my other potato patch. There's 2 large containers. I drilled holes in the bottom and all around it for drainage. And then there's 2 smaller containers, and there's also red and Yukon Gold in these. And as the plant grows, you add dirt to the containers, and I've been doing that. And keeping my eye out for blight and bugs. You don't want that to happen. Okay, in this bed, got some radishes, trying some more carrots, got some romaine, 1 lone broccoli, iceberg lettuce, there's garlic over there. These are shallots. I forgot about shallots in there. And then some more onion. Okay. A zinnia, which I had really good luck with last year. Looked beautiful in the garden. These are the Black Beauty eggplant. I'm hoping that they do okay on this side of the garden. This side of the garden doesn't really get a whole lot of sun. Vegetables like eggplant, tomatoes, well, most vegetables in general need at least 6 hours of sun, and don't think this side gets that much. That's why I've kind of kept it for lettuces and, you know, the tender leafy vegetables that don't require a lot of sun. But we'll see what happens. First year I'm trying pole beans, Kentucky Wonder, coal beans on this side of the garden. We'll see what happens with that. Hopefully they'll get enough sun. And I've moved the sugar snap peas to this side of the garden, which gets a lot of sun. Never had much luck on that side. And I think it was because they didn't get enough sun. So that's an experiment. I also threw some more pole beans in there, over in those squares. There's the Japanese eggplant, which we had in abundance last year. Wishing for the same luck this year, I hope, because they were so good. I've got some more romaine lettuce. There's some more carrots popping up. First year I'm trying celery. See what that does. See? Celery. So I think there's a little garlic in here. There's some onions. There's some red onion, white onion, and more potatoes. Look at that. I'm potato crazy. My tomato seedlings did extremely well in the greenhouse this year. Very, very well. I've got Brandywine, Beefsteak, and Roma. And last year, only the Roma produced and thrived. The rest of them did not do very well. So I'm kind of hoping I have better luck this year. Although the Romas were delicious, and I had them in abundance also. Here's a few more Potts tomatoes. Here's my new bed that I added, specifically for hot peppers, cowhorn peppers. There's a few more tomato plants in here. There's 5 pepper and 5 tomato, but I believe this is going to be too crowded. So I might have to transplant at least 2 of these. I'll keep my eye on them and see how they do. There's basil in here also, because basil, as you know, is a very good companion plant for tomatoes and peppers. Okay, here's another tomato plant, and my new addition is a Meyer lemon key lime hybrid. So it already has fruit on there. I don't know if you can see that fruit right there. Yeah, and it's got a bloom right down there. So wish me luck with that, because that is definitely new to me, but it'd be great. I'd love to make some key lime pie from scratch. It'd be great. That's about it for now. Been a busy weekend. Taking a day of rest today. A well-deserved and needed day of rest. And I want to thank you for watching, and have a great gardening season. And thank you for watching.